Thunder! This better be good.
1 2 1 2. Hello guys, welcome to the second session of game. We're gonna cast a team 40 plus Boules club, not sure how to pronounce it, versus last but not least. So we have a ban for team 1. Team 1, I guess, is 40 Boules, and they're playing Phoenix versus Phoenix take Tychus Nova, and Team 2 banned Alarak, and they're playing Horner, Abather, and Raynor. Okay, so I won't say the matchups again. We have Chadchampion playing Phoenix versus Horner. The matchup in which I'm the most worried is Abather versus Tychus. This can be very nasty. And if Tychus pushes, it's almost impossible for Abather to do something. He needs to create a stack, otherwise he won't be able to do it. Opening with Halbats and one Adept. And Raynor is also pretty weak versus Nova. I'm also worried for the last lane. The two last lane are pretty top team favored. But yeah, if they can bring it to the late game, but if they come to the late game, the middle lane become impossible to defend. But I would argue that the first lane would become easier for Honor, which is the late game beast. You can see the mines who are stacked. Sorry, I'm sick, so I will correct my throat pretty often. Nova. Changing Nova to try to go past the bunker. It failed, but the intention was good. And that's kind of a overreaction for one adept. I'm suspecting that he will go for scouts. I think it's the way I do it. Scouts for the win. Scouts are just too strong early game. And it makes so much sense. I mean, wow. Now that I think about it, if this Phoenix go full air, this Abather is cooked. Totally cooked. Raynor opening benches. Benches are useful versus Nova. Opening tank Goliath, tanks Raven, which I think is the two main units that you should use in the matchups, at least early game. Later in the game, it might become an air fight, so Goliaths are often very useful. Benchy killing it, going past, and now Chadchampion has his Phoenix. Sorry. Let me check. Oh yeah, you don't have the. You don't have the music neither. You had no sound. Okay, I think the volume is good now. So Viking, which is a good answer. Now Drunk is going Swarm Host. He won't be able to do something without a stack here. And I'm really worried. I'm really worried for that Abather because he had a very hard matchup. And with that kind of flicks, especially early game, and with that kind of flicks, it will become almost impossible. Wow, the bunker already. Wow, bunker already under heavy pressure, and the range of the Phoenix can outrange the bunker. So if you don't kill the Phoenix, it will just kill the bunker right now. Right now. Okay, this will save it maybe. One Goliath for the air. DanDaMan just saved the bunker. Okay. The Raven helped the Vikings to stay afloat. Blink back, very nice blink back from DanDaMan. And Drunk is playing the Mass Swarm strategy, which will suffer a lot from these tanks. And I think he will. If I was him, I would be adding more. No, he's not. He's going tier 3. Maybe for the range. I don't know. because with a lot of swarmos like this, I'm not sure that neither holo neither libs would be good. But the starting strategy is try it here. Kachar, wow, nice blink. And some adepts. So he chose the mix of adepts and scouts. Look, the siege timing, perfect. Perfect orbit. No, it's fine actually. Good defense. So tanks here are the main reason why the swarm hosts. I'm worried for the swarm host defense. And Raynor tried his own tanks. And tank swarm host is a very strong composition early game. The only problem is that the Nova has better tanks with better range and better everything. He's tier 3 now, so the range maybe? No. Still no range. It's very annoying for DanDaMan to deal with the Nova leaks because it's ground. His wave has a lot of air. Even though it's mixed, you could argue. Chadchampion, if he went full air, he would be so much more annoying, I think, for both Abather and Raynor. Okay. +1 already. You're already +1. Marauders, good idea to defend versus Tychus. Dude, this is already pretty. Oh, good. And he has a second drone. That's why he went for tier 3 actually. He wanted for the drone to kill it. GG. I just realized. And he just used one. He had a second one in bank. So we have Kerrigan versus Alarak. That can be brutal. Okay. Statman versus Raynor. Ooh, that can be brutal. But in the other way. And 4000 versus Statman. Oh, I love this. I think it's more balanced this time. In my opinion, when I see a matchup like this, I would say that it's really in the best interest of Team 1 to kill the game pretty fast, because Team 2 with the Alarak Ascendant destroy everything in the late game, and Raynor are also extremely good in the late game. It's something that is scary, even for Statman, which is favored. In the matchup. I mean, Statman is clearly favored versus Raynor, but late game Raynor can do a lot of things, and you can gain air dominance in a pretty good way. Okay, so let's go. We have Alarak versus Kerrigan first. Let me check the sound. Sorry for my voice. I hope I will be less sick tomorrow. Good luck, have fun. Team's very respectful. Kachar opening with slings already. Well, what the fuck? He's wasting his. That's for the troll, I guess. And Alarak blinking back. Okay. Ooh, shit, that hurts. Kerrigan is a very strong hero early game. Woman Stukov, you monster. Okay, second, it's Raynor versus Statman, yeah. Raynor versus Statman, so very difficult for Raynor early game. Even late game, to be honest. But you know, the first matchup, I don't know if that Alarak will go straight to Ascendant, but Ascendant are really a pain for Kerrigan. Ascendant and Mothership, because the only answer to Ascendant is the Ultralisks. But it takes a lot of time to go Ascendant and Ultralisk. I'm not sure bottom team can I will have the time to do this. Top team will be pushing very hard early game. So that this Horizon, I'm not sure how he planned to play it versus StarCraft, because you can use stalkers if you want. You can also go straight to air. If you use stalker, he will have a very strong pressure early game because bottom team will be very weak early game, very weak. Okay, nice. Now they stack. Here again, stack with his friends. He changed side. No. Okay, jump and lurker to try to snap the bunker. And lurker is very good to snap the bunker, and it worked. This is very difficult for the. And he opens Cloak Voidroid. It's what I do as an opening versus StarCraft. So I'm not surprised. But you don't have the tempo. But to push into Alarak, it will be also very good. Alarak doesn't have tier 2, so he's... Oh yeah, finally he did it just in last second. Perfect. Just in time. BC. So BC is a good opener versus you don't have the tempo, of course, but it's a good opener versus StarCraft because you can Yamato the Gary. For the Gary you can kill Gary with Vikings, but for Super Gary you cannot, and a good StarCraft will go fast Super Gary versus you. So BCs are very useful for that. And now Shadow Guards. So Shadow Guards are here to deal with the Hydra. What is he doing? Is he going straight to Mothership? Nice ping back. And Super Gary now. And the Yamato, bam bam, you see how efficient it is, only two BCs. Super Gary is a pain to kill, so being able to bring him very low HP like that is a very big victory. Scan. When you're fighting a Horizon, you're very happy to have a Rainer in your team. You will need scans. You see, Rainer very reactive with the scans here. Oh, actually it was not Rainers, it was StarCraft. This is Rainers. Okay, Ascendant, but only one. Pulling back. Gary. He keeps some energy for the Tongue. Tongue is here. Tongue is here. Spreaded Voidroid to avoid the orbs. Dude, might be already here. The push is already pretty strong here. Only one Ascendant. What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing with his money? I don't understand. He's saving. He's going for. It's really annoying for Alarak to have Void Relics. Okay. Come back. Perfect. Straight to Yamato. Yamato. He did armor pretty early. The audacity of this statement is that he doesn't even have Hydra versus mass species. He's so confident he can push that he doesn't even build Hydra. which is a bit ballsy if you ask me. He's very confident. Wrathwalkers? What? Okay, he will try to stack. He'll try to stack. What is it? That is the fuck he's doing. Fuck, this is annoying. This is really annoying. I mean, technically, maybe he will help. It will help. Actually, maybe it will help if he can fire the orb now. It will be good. It was helpful. I hope it's not an abuse. Okay, defense on the... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, too much DPS, too much DPS. Yamato on the Kerrigan, very good, very good save. Wow, that was close. The Ultra are very dangerous for the bunkers, but here Super Gary, oh shit, and the orb, perfect, orb. Mikhail Tralisk, very dangerous for the Nexus. Okay, maybe he will be able to stack them, but Wrathwalkers are not very good versus versus Kerrigan because she just has links. She just can swarm this thing with links. And even Hydra are pretty good versus Wrathwalkers. The only chance it's good is if he can stack them at the Nexus, but here it's not going to happen. But now there begin to be a significant amount of BCs, and EskimoJoe is doing a very good job at blinking them back, trying to make them stack, and keeping his Yamato for Super Gary. And as Chashka really have a very offensive build, he's not building for his own wave, he's building for the next one. He's being kind of greedy or offensive. The EskimoJoe battle cruisers succeed to survive, and that's annoying. We have a scan here. Now 2 Wrathwalkers, but only 1 Ascendant. Is it ranked up? 4k. Okay, he's ranking it up. At least. But what I don't like about Wrathwalker also in the matchup is that Mothership and Ascendant works well together because you need something against the Ultras. But dude, this battle cruiser are stacking. He's actually saving the game. Now he's forced to do some Hydra. He's finally realizing that, hey, I don't have any anti-air for my wave. And that might be a problem. And finally Chashka realizing that they're not pushing as strong as they would, even though they almost killed the Nexus. And now he's on the way. His Hydra is done. And so some links have been built. Very good idea to counter the DT. The links, mecha links are very good. And finally bottom team will be pushing. Very good. But I'm afraid of oh, nice, a second Ascendant, that's a very good idea. He has the range. The range doesn't help the Ascendants. Because shit, yeah. Alarak get destroyed. But his build is done for the leaks. I guess he was trying to stack it. Now links are nice here also. It helps versus the Hydra. Gonna try to build the stack again, but this time not much less BCs and much more Void Rays. Orbs, nice. Yeah, you see the links. Infestor sealing, but he forgot to use his you use your roach away first, because you can do both. So really you start with roach away, disable the tongue so that it doesn't do it on auto. Come on, use your drunk. Okay. Come on, Alarak, do it. Ouch. Dude. I don't see this Alarak winning this Kerrigan anytime soon. He's committing with his Wrathwalkers, which is not a move I understand. EskimoJoe playing very well, blinking back. Now Joshka has enough Hydra, or almost enough Hydra to deal with it. But the Setman is helping it to kill it, so it's pretty nice. But now this begins to be a critical mass of Void Rays. I'm kind of scared because I think that amount of Void Ray can kill the Wrathwalkers pretty easily. He added a lot of supplicants, which might be not. I mean, this is really a lot. This is really a lot for 30 minutes into the game. But this being said, it helps him a lot because the Void Rays trying to kill Alarak. Oh shit! The hole. Will it be the game? Ah, and this is the G. Well played. Yeah, that amount of supplicant it's a lot, but the Void Rays have a really hard time killing Alarak. So I guess that was the reasoning behind it. Very well played from team 40 Boules. So Dehaka and Phoenix are the ban, very nice. We have Kerrigan versus Kerrigan Mirror, very nice. I'm eager to see how they play that. Tychus versus Horner, so of course very Tychus favored. Nova versus Stukov, so probably slightly Stukov favored. So it might be the last game if Team 40 Boules, Team 1 40 Boules, I don't know how to pronounce it, wins. So we have Chadchampion playing Kerrigan, so Kerrigan versus Kerrigan. Some people use Hydra, some people use Mita, most people use both. The opening is probably more worth it with Hydra opening. Summonings, no Kerrigan. Oh. Ah, Kerrigan is here, okay. Trying to stack. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. And Kerrigan here. Oh shit, that will hurt. Oh no. This will be pushing the bunker very strong. Drunk will be the Horner playing versus Tychus. It will be a pain. This is a really bad matchup for Horner. Turrets. Okay, Stukov blinking. Going straight to tier 2, B for Banshees. DanDaMan microing Kerrigan back. Trying to stack with Honor. Very good idea. Use your... yeah. Oh, do double leap here. Kind of wasted his energy. This is like Brawl. You have an extra Kerrigan. It does really feel like it. Ah, bunker. So why did he want tier 2? Why did he want tier 2 from? I don't know. Maybe he just changed his mind. He was like, dude, we are getting pushed too hard. Nova was expecting the tier 2, I think, with Goyas. I don't know. He managed to kill Kirgan before the bunker died, which is very good because the shotgun of Kirgan killed the content of the bunker extremely easily. Is he tier 2? Did he cancel? No, he cancelled. Yeah, he changed his mind. He was like, dude, we're getting pushed too hard. I cannot go tier 2 right now. And it might be a good idea to just change your mind. Bunkers are fine early game versus Nova. You just cannot overcommit to them. Okay, this time maybe better. Ooh, shoot. But it's very hard for Honor. It hurts me a little bit to see that. Raven. Okay, Hydra. Oh, and Muta. So Hydra beat Muta early game. Especially if you push. If it's the opposite, if you're being pushed, the opposite can be true, because Kerrigan is very important to make the Muta die, basically, and Muta needs the critical mass to beat the Hydra. But when there is enough Hydra, the Muta can become very, very good. But you need the critical mass of Mutas. But yeah, usually early game Hydra is the most standard. It's stronger. 5 bunker. That's beginning to be dangerous because Nova has a lot of counter to bunkers like Hellbats, and I don't know. Sometimes you need to go air, I think. But and still no attack upgrade. The bonus armor of the leap Hellbats is incredibly good versus versus Marines, because especially 0 Marines that have no attack upgrades here. Hellions, I like the fact he added Hellions with the oils. Oils are very useful. Just a couple, you need just a couple, spread them. Dude, this is a massacre. Still no attack upgrade? Still no attack upgrade? Dude. Second Hellbat, third Hellbat, dude. This time, this Stukov is cooked, you need to transition. But the Muta is actually might not be stupid, because to defend it kind of make it will be more difficult for him to push. Okay, drunk switching. That's pretty smart. Ouch. Blink. Because now we have a Sam, but he didn't have really any anti-air, so he can force a reaction and then go back to the other build, or do something else. Wraith are bad versus Tychus, but doing Wraith for 1 round can be unsettling if he's not prepared. And now they're pushing, very nice. Bunches finally, very nice. The bottom team has been pushing back. The second Raven was added just to push into the Muta, I guess, or mostly for it. And now the Muta will have the advantage, because Muta, when you're pushing, they should beat Hydra, especially if you have a critical mass of them. So very, very nice, incredible. Bottom team managed to. Did they kill? They fucking killed the bunker, dude. Well played, very well played. Okay, now I'm not sure he should commit to the Wraith, because now there is 1 Sam and 1 Serious. That's beginning to be quite a bit. But actually he managed. Did he? Yes, he did. He did manage to kill it. Almost. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. The spread. Submarines in the back. Bottom team is still pushing. Very, very good. Very well played. 2-2 already for Cheshka. Ah, it's his territory. Why territory? For the wave probably mostly. Wave is very good versus the Brutalisk. It's one of the reasons why you cannot fully commit to this, and usually you use a mix of Hydra and he's still committing to the Wraith. I'm surprised. I mean, at some point you need to stop, right? Yeah, a lot of people here. I'm surprised myself, to be honest. More and more benches. That's nice. Still no attack upgrade for the bunkers. That puzzles me a bit. But bottom team is doing well. The Ravens might survive, which is extremely annoying for them, DanDaMan, dude. Still committing to Wraith. I like the fact he didn't do the armor upgrade. It's really not useful versus Tychus, because all of the Tychus unit has a lot of amount of damage per shot. Nice blink back from Drunk. So Diamond back added to help versus the Vikings. But is it usual to have like 5 Vikings, all of small units here, and no, not even the +1 upgrade versus Novamech? He's adding Muta, okay. So this is the standard play for me. This is a standard Kyrian play. I join to Mutas. But sometimes you want to go straight to Mutas, or stick to Hydra, depending on the other matchups, on the other waves, on the leaks you have. It's really something that you should decide. He's adding some ground. But now there's 2 Siriuses, 1 Sam, 1 Tychus, 1 Nikara. It's beginning to be very difficult for the Wraith. I mean, I'm surprised. But he added some Reapers. I like this idea. It's really nice to tank for the shot of the Siriuses. Now he's +2, so the bunker doesn't do no damage. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem for EskimoJoe. Just realized that in EskimoJoe there is Mojo. Okay. Finally he changed his right strategy. And maybe with the Galleon here, I don't see him like stacking this round here. He will be pushed, but maybe with the help of the tactic of Sesukov. Is this a tier 3? Is this a tier 3? No, I don't think. No, he's 2. Okay, they stacked actually. They managed to stack, so that's very, very good. Because now Sesukov is completely overwhelming. Only problem is still no upgrades versus +2 armor. All those Marines do no damage at all almost. They're just here for tanking, taking the shot. Ouch! This wave. The mines from Horner are really good at defending here. versus Kerrigan especially, which has a lot of small units. Mines of Honor are really good at defending bunkers. It's the strongest turrets, if you ask me. Thanks. Good idea, actually. Trying to create that stack, but the Muta will be kind of useless here. That's what I'm scared of. With 3 Raven, that will probably keep the missile now for the Muta. Look, bam, bam. Oh, and the wave was overkill, if you ask me. I'm kind of worried now for bottom team. Okay, several waves of Muta now, which is a good idea. But maybe you should put the big one more behind. I mean, this positioning is very vulnerable to missiles. Okay, now the pressure on the bunker is important. The BCs are here. +2 attack. Okay. Going back to BC. Oh shit. Yeah, that Nova Attackers combo is extremely strong. In my knowledge, it has been popularized by Warfare and Ultimate Fight. It's extremely strong, especially early game. Oh, still only 2 tanks now. Committing to Muta is really important. I think if there weren't the Nova Elix, it would be much more powerful. Because and especially if you push, Mass Muta can rape Hydra. But when you're being pushed, it's different because Kerrigan will tank most of the damage. She does AoE, she can be healed by the Queen. Of course, here the Raven helps. And yeah, usually a mix of Hydra and Muta are stronger. But it's not always the case, in my experience. No, tanks are added here. Look at the gas. We have 1, 2, 1 versus 2, 2, 1. So it's pretty close. It's pretty close. But top team has the advantage, income advantage, of course. Do you hear the sound of the game? I don't hear anything. Yeah, you do apparently. Top team have the advantage because he had mid most of the game, right? There's a problem with music or sound? What kind of problem? Can you be more specific? One, two? Let me ask. Okay, sorry. Ooh, game have advanced. Now they are stacking. 3-2, wow. Plus 3 armor. Oof. Oh, okay, I just came for to see the end. I was asking Tris what was the problem with the sound. Okay, GG. Wow. This was a much closer game. 18 minutes. It's pretty decent. I really thought at some point that they could push back.